was our first take.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to do a normal guitar style. I'm going to play C, G, A minor, F, but when I'm playing a C... Hey everybody, Gary here with Pal Music, and I'm with my niece Leah.
Hi.
And I'm in New York visiting family for the first time in 2 years. It's been awesome. And Leah came up with a great idea for a video. Here's Bear.
Oh,
well,
hey Bear.
You can see his tail, so you're gonna hear
You're gonna
Bear
hear
a little bit.
munching.
Yeah. So Leah had a great idea for a video, which was to compare the uke with the guitar, the ukulele with the guitar, because they're very similar. And I came and I was amazed at how she became a uke player since I last saw her, and we're playing songs together. But there was some confusing things because for her, like this chord right here, which I call a D chord,
I call it a G chord.
She calls it a G chord. And she's right, it is a G chord, but it has the same fingering. Exactly. So in this video, we're gonna tell you how the uke is similar and different to the guitar, and how you could go from playing uke to playing guitar, or going from playing guitar to playing uke. So Leah came really prepared. She even made an outline for this video. And the main things we're gonna show them, one is the same chord on uke and guitar, the two different fingerings, and then we're gonna show you how the same fingerings are two different chords. So
Just
you
like
kind of understand the two.
Just
Go
like
for it.
he showed you D, but that was my G.
Exactly. And then I'm also going to give you an easy formula to quickly figure out how to translate from guitar to uke and vice versa. And then I'll share some of these resources as PDFs for Pal Music patrons, along with an essential chords PDF for both guitar and uke. And if you sign up to be a patron, you could join me for up to 8 monthly live small group Zoom sessions. And then last but not least, we're gonna go over the chords and have a play along for Somewhere Over the Rainbow as performed by Is Kamakawiole. Let's get into the lesson. All right, so the first thing is if we put a capo on fret 5, like this. Yeah, if we put a capo on fret 5, play your first string that's closest to your toes. There we go. So the way that I could turn my guitar into a uke is if I put a capo on the 5th fret. Now my guitar is basically a 6-string uke.
So it's a higher pitch.
Play me your top 3 strings from toes to nose. And now I'm going to play my top 3 strings. Exactly the same. You see that?
How?
Let's play them together. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was perfectly together. Now the next one, which is G, play your G. Her G is tuned an octave higher, so I would have to go up 12 frets to here. And then we have the same notes. So watch this. If I go like this, now you play yours. Then it's the same, right? But still, it's the note G. Play yours. Do you have anything to add, Leah?
Well, it's kind of when you were going to learn and transition from ukulele to the guitar, you're gonna have to switch some of your fingerings because, as you know, the guitar has 6 strings and the ukulele only has 4. So say I were to play my G, which is his D on guitar without the cable. He can play that on his guitar with the cable on it and doesn't use the top 2 strings that are closest to your nose.
Yep. So this shape right here, this is the D shape, but when I have a capo on the 5th fret, it's now the chord G. Because if we think about it, this was D down here. D, D sharp, E, F, and then here I am on G. So now that's a G chord. So that one is identical. But then if we think of this chord, which is our C shape, on uke, there's only 4 strings, so we can get rid of that note right there, and then the fingering looks like this, but it's still the C shape, what we think of as guitar players as the C shape. But what it's actually sounding as is, what chord do you call this one? An F?
I call that an F.
Okay, she calls this an F. Play me an F chord. Perfect. Right, so our C is her F, right? And then our D is her G. Okay, so on guitar, our main key is the key of G. And this is our G chord, right? But when I play it with a capo on the 5th fret, it's actually a C, because this is the root C, this note right here, so it's a C chord. When she just plays that, being that she doesn't have the lowest 2 strings, it's this sweet little 1-finger chord. Play that. Okay, so that's the chord C, right? Now there's actually a hack to figure out what it is.
Is there?
Yes. I didn't say it yet, but I'm gonna say it. We didn't talk about this.
We're
just improvising. So if you're transitioning from uke to guitar or guitar to uke, there's an easy way to just quickly figure out how you could use the same shapes but to play new chords that have new names and a new sound. So let's say you're a uke player and you want to play a G chord on guitar and you want to know, well, which one of my shapes is a G chord? Well, if you just go up 3 letters, or you think that the letters are going to be 4 letters apart, you go G, A, B, C. That means that your C shape, when played on a guitar without a capo, is going to be a G chord. Now, obviously, going from uke to guitar, you have to incorporate 2 new strings, which add extra notes, but you could still just play the top 4 strings and it's going to sound great. And the only other thing you really need to know is that the musical alphabet only goes up to G. So, James, you know how the regular alphabet goes to Z?
Yeah.
The musical alphabet only goes to G. So it goes A, B, C, D, E, F, G, back to A. That's it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. See? 7 letters. There's only 7 letters. Now you want to play an E minor on guitar. Well, E, F, G, A. Your A minor shape is going to be an E minor chord on the guitar without a capo. And that works with all the chords. And now if you're a guitar player going to uke, which might be a little more common, I think more people play guitar, it's the same concept. If you want to play a C on uke, now instead of the letters being 4 letters apart, they're going to be 5 letters apart, or you could think you're going up 4 letters. If you want to play that C on uke, to find your equivalent shape, C, D, E, F, G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your G shape is going to be a C. If you want to play an A minor on the uke, A, B, C, D, E, your E minor shape is going to be an A minor. Now the transition from guitar to uke is going to be easier because you actually are taking away 2 strings, making the fingerings easier than ever. All right, so now let's put this all together to play a guitar uke duet. Hey, you know that song Somewhere Over the Rainbow, right?
Oh, yeah.
So what are the chords in that?
For beginners, to learn Somewhere Over the Rainbow on the ukulele, we're going to teach you the intro. And the intro repeats twice. So the pattern is C, G, A minor, and F. And for the intro, you would do that twice.
So now if I want to play it exactly like Leah with a guitar, capo 5th fret, in guitar language, the chord shapes that I'm playing, she defines them differently than I do as a guitar player, are G, G shape is my C chord, then D, D shape is my G chord, then E minor shape, but that's an A minor, and then my C shape as an F. Okay?
So the strumming pattern is down, down, up, up, down, up. We are going to play each chord twice. So we're going to do C, G, A minor, F, and then we're going to repeat that pattern twice. Yeah.
All right, here we go. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it again. Here we go. We nailed that. First try. That was our first take.
Yay!
Awesome. So now I'm going to do a normal guitar style. I'm going to play C, G, A minor, F. So when I play a C, her C looks like what guitar players think is a G. Play a C. So that's up a fifth. C, D, E, F, G. Now when I play a G, if I go up a fifth, G, A, B, C, D, her G looks like a D. Play a G. Okay. Now, when I play an A minor, her A minor, A, B, C, D, E, looks like an E minor. Play an A minor. Yeah, it looks like an E minor. To you might look at her hand to be like, that doesn't look like an E minor. But that's because she doesn't have to worry about those bottom two strings. So then the next one, F, when I play an F, her F looks like a what? F, G, A, B, C. We're going up that musical alphabet. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 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 A, B, C, F, G, A, B, C. So play me an F chord. Looks like a C. All right, so now I'm gonna play my chord shapes. You play your chord shapes.
For the
no
intro?
capos. We're gonna do the intro one more time. All right. So here we go.
Intro.
Do that intro down, down, up, down, up twice on each chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. You ended on the C.
I do it.
Smart. She knew. Let's end on the C. Yeah. Brings it back home.
It just wraps it up.
Wraps it up. I like that. So do you think that what you learned on the uke, you could apply to the guitar at all? Or vice versa?
If it takes a lot of time, it would take practice, but sure.
Yeah, so like let's see if you can play on my guitar what you call a G chord. Play me a G.
Wait, this thing is huge.
It's a big guitar.
It's a
right?
huge guitar.
Yeah. Alright, so there's her D chord. She thinks she's playing a G, right?
Yep.
But she's playing a D. Now, tell me, because this is soft, small, you know, like...
Those are plastic strings,
Okay,
not
so
metal.
that's the main thing. Plastic strings, metal strings. What else makes it a little more difficult?
Makes it a little more difficult is size difference.
It's huge, right?
This is so big compared. But this is also a classical ukulele. So as you go up, there's going to be a tenor ukulele and a bass ukulele.
Is this soprano? Is that what you meant?
Mm-hmm.
Soprano uke? Okay. Right, so they get a little bigger.
We also call it classical.
Classical, okay, cool. All right, so what if we could instantly shrink this guitar? Maybe what we need if you're going from uke to guitar is not to buy a giant full-scale Martin like mine, but maybe to start with something a little smaller.
And why not change the color? Let's change the color too.
Yeah, let's shrink it.
Shrink it and change the color.
And we'll change it. What kind of color do you like?
I'm thinking like an orangey brown color.
All right, let's do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Perfect.
It worked.
Yeah.
And look, it came with a strap.
Great.
With flowers.
So now maybe on that one you could play a D chord. Let's see if it works.
Sure, let's try.
Nailed it first try. I think that's the best thing to do. You know, maybe
Magic.
find a guitar. If you're going from uke to guitar, go to the guitar store, try the smaller guitars, try the ones with the plastic strings, see what works for you. Hey Leah, I'm bad at telling people that they should subscribe and like. Can you do all that for me?
Sure. All right.
Pound Music is the name of my channel.
Okay. Thanks for watching this video on Pound Music. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down in the description. And we will link in the bio the sheet music for Summer of the Rainbow. I hope you had a great rest of the day. Bye!
Thank you. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I just want to take a quick moment to thank the following upper tier POW Music patrons: Jake Martin, Jeff Bellestein, Blake Patsy, Scott Lee, Randy Wallingford, Lemuel Faustin, Donald James Grass, Noah Brand, Steve Pisano, Trampus Thompson, Andrew Vogel, John Cushman, Chris Watts, Arwin Guzen, Derek Mickle, Sean Ellis, Joseph McCarthy, and Don Stringham. Thank you guys so much for your ongoing support. Thank you to all the POW Music patrons. Happy playing, and I'll see you guys next time.